Segment of the show for today. The title is the Tennessee State University Football Program 2012, and we have the head coach of the Tennessee State University Football Program, Coach Reed, talking about some of the advances, facilities, and other things that have been made at the university. And now, Coach, let's see if we can talk about the upcoming season, the schedule, and some of the other things that you would like our audience to know about between now and the next 8 or 10 minutes.
Okay, well, first of all, you know, we're going to play a really, really tough schedule this year. I think you got to play competitive football if you're going to get into conference play and be competitive. And one of the things that I'm excited about, being the 100th year anniversary, Dr. Shields and Ms. Phillips and myself, you know, we kind of got together and we wanted to kind of go back to our roots a little bit. So we're playing 4 HBCUs in that schedule. We haven't done that in the past. We had a couple, Jackson State, and you know, we were down in the Atlanta Classic, which we're no longer playing in that game. But our first game of the season this year is going to be against Florida A&M.
Good.
You know, in the
that's a big draw.
Yeah, at LP Field down there, and that's going to be the John Merritt Classic. It's kind of renewing the rivalry a little bit. I was a little disappointed when we weren't playing them in Atlanta at the end of, I want to say, the 08 season maybe. We were not playing them in Atlanta anymore. They dropped us out of there. And, you know, I called Coach Taylor and I said, you know, this is a rivalry. This is something that's been going on for a long time. This is much bigger than you and me. And, I told him that, you know, I really wanted to continue that game if there's any way possible. And we kind of got the best of them that last game. So I don't know if he was really excited about playing it. But we have agreed to play, and we're going to play that, the John Merritt Classic, on Labor Day weekend there, and then we'll come back the next week and we'll play in Memphis, which is always a huge game against Jackson State. You know, Jackson State got us a little, they hit us on the head a little bit last year, so we'll be going in there really focused on that game. But it's another HBCU there. Then we'll return home and we're going to play Austin Peay. You know, that is kind of with our schedule, with the way we play, we had to slide a conference game in there. So Austin Peay will be the first game in the hole in a long time. Now that's going to be really exciting.
It will be.
You know, I was at the Murray State game last night. You know, TSU played Murray State in Gentry Center. Record crowd, 10,100 people or so. And I was looking around and I was like, now, I'm taking this and I'm kind of foreshadowing to September when Austin Peay comes in the hole.
Okay.
And our fans are really excited about going to the hole. And you better get your ticket now if you go if you plan on you know, going to that game, because I think we've got 3 games slated to play in the hole: Austin Peay, Eastern Kentucky, and Tennessee Tech. But the first one being Austin Peay on September the 15th. And a lot of people excited about that, returning to the hole with the new renovations that'll be going on down there, and which have already started on campus. And they're really going to be excited about that. I'm excited about it. Our players are excited about it. So we'll play that 3rd game there, and then we'll, after that game, I want to believe we take a trip down to Daytona Beach, Florida, to play Bethune-Cookman, which is another HBCU. And, you know, it's going to be a tough out for us. It's a road game. Coach Jenkins has done a really good job getting Bethune back. You know, he's a 3rd-year coach also, and we're really good friends. So I was actually a finalist for that job when he got the job down there. So I know the athletic director down there, but we're going to play that game down there. Be a good trip for our kids. We recruit a lot in Florida, and you know, Florida's been one of the main bases of our recruiting efforts. So it's going to mean a lot for our kids that are from Florida to be able to go home and play, and it also help us in recruiting. You know, getting our brand down there in the Florida area. So we're really excited about playing Bethune. And then we come back on the 29th and we play the 100th year homecoming game.
The Centennial
homecoming game. And that's going to be against the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Oh, yeah, I know that school.
Yeah.
I graduated from
Oh, did you really?
So, yeah.
Too bad. You know, Coach Coleman's done a good job with that program down there. Monty Coleman, ex-Redskin, great. They're going to come in here, and I'm sure they're going to be really well coached and ready to go. But we're excited about it, and hopefully, you know, we can get off to a good start next year going into conference play. And from that point, we're going to jump into conference play and play in the rest of our OVC schedule. And we don't have a break in that schedule now. We're going to play 10 straight. We don't have an open week until the week before the last game. So hopefully we can get on the roll, and by the time we get to that open week, we'll need it because we'll be getting ready for the playoffs.
Well, Coach, you know, I think we've got about